This hack is a game changer. I'm about to shake up your whole life with this one. It's super simple, yet it's mind-blowing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night wherever you are. Welcome to My Creative Life. I'm Key, and right now I'm about to show you how to take your productivity to a whole other level. You've been waiting on this, haven't you? Yeah, I know. If you like videos about creativity, health, and productivity, please feel free to subscribe to my channel for more of my videos. Now let's get into this hack. Block scheduling is one of the most effective productivity techniques that you can use to get your work done easily. If you're anything like me, to-do lists and sticky notes just don't work for you. Typically, a to-do list organizes everything task by task, and that's just visually unappealing to look at. With a traditional to-do list, you don't set a certain time to complete each task, and that's why things are usually left undone. Block scheduling groups similar tasks together and gives you a certain time to complete them. You categorize everything into 2-hour blocks from the time you wake up to the time you finish your workday. By giving yourself 2 hours to finish a group of tasks, you're more likely to focus and finish that block. And your girl likes finishing that block. Because you have a delegated block that categorizes that group of tasks, you flow through that time with ease. Don't worry, don't panic. I know it sounds like a lot, you guys, but I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it right after this. I am just so sick of it. I am up to here with it. I'm fed up, and I'm not gonna deal with it anymore. It's just like every time I use to-do lists, I never get anything done, and I'm actually way less productive, and I can't take it anymore. To-do list, we're through. It's over. We're through. Okay, so now that to-do list is out of here, I'm gonna show you 3 ways to block schedule. Let's get started. Hey y'all, welcome to my desk. Before we start, I want you to grab a pen and some paper so that I can show you how block scheduling creates a better workflow than a typical to-do list does. This is actually a template that I created. You can use a regular piece of paper, you can use aligned pieces of paper, you can use your agenda. Just as long as you are able to list out the hours, you're fine with whatever you have. But I will have this file downloadable in the description box, so anyone can use it and print it out if you would like to. So what we have here is today's schedule, and then I have the date here because that is always important to know what day you're working on your work schedule. I have a title here too because I think it's really fun to title my days. It just makes things a little more entertaining for me. And then I have a notes section here. This is to write down anything I might need to finish, anything that might have happened throughout the day, because as you know, when you're working, a lot can happen and you get new notifications or you have to add something else to your work day. So that's what the notes section is for. And then I have reminders. These are important reminders. Like if I have to update my taxes or something, I don't know, I'll put that kind of stuff here in the reminder section. Definitely use it for however you would like to. So these blocks are all 2-hour blocks. And right here in these blank spaces, you just write the hours. And I'm gonna show you exactly how your workflow should progress throughout the days, because this is really important to being effective and also productive. It's important to put your morning routine on your schedule because you want to limit the amount of time that you spend getting ready for work or getting ready for your workday. So you have your morning routine right there. I usually wake up at 5. You definitely can wake up whatever time you would like, what works best for you. But I wake up at 5 and I end my morning routine at 7 a.m. So I put that in the next blocks. And I just exercise, I do mindfulness practices. I also like to eat breakfast and just take some time to do something leisurely, like watching YouTube videos or reading a book or participating in Facebook groups. I definitely include that in my morning routine, and this helps to keep me grounded throughout the day and very calm. That's a really important step. You want to be energized and you want to feel happy when you wake up, so that when you go throughout your day, you feel up to do your work. If that makes sense, you definitely want to keep your energy going throughout the day. So the next thing you want to do is write the next category. And here is where things get very important. You want to make sure that this next category that you write here is your most rigorous category. The reason being is that you'll be awake and you'll have a lot more energy to finish a rigorous task, and you don't want to save it to the end of the day. Let me tell you, there has been many times where I have saved writing an essay for like 8 o'clock at night, and I did not want to finish writing that essay. I didn't even want to do the research because I had already kind of burnt out from the rest of my day, the earlier part of my day. So you want to do the thing that's harder first and more time consuming as your first block. This is important because this structures your workday so much better. It's more flexible and it's easier for you to get things done. I put medium category because this is a group of tasks that does not require that much work, but can be a little more time consuming and it requires a little more effort from you. So you want to put that category after your most rigorous category. So this is like 5 a.m., 7 a.m. Then you write 9 a.m. here because that's when this block ends and this block starts. You move on to the easier categories. And then the easiest. Writing on camera makes me nervous. You go from your most rigorous category to your easiest category, and this just gives you so much more of a natural flow. It kind of works with your brain, it works with your natural habits, and it also works with your circadian rhythm. Try this out for 21 days. You don't have to be perfect at it. Everyone is different. You can just test it out and see if it works for you. One thing that I want to mention to you is that you should not be working more than 8 to 10 hours a day because you'll just burn out throughout the day. Think about it. When you go throughout your day and you're exerting so much energy, you're doing so much work, you definitely don't want to do more at night. So if you pile on more work at nighttime and past your burnout point, all of the tasks won't be completed to your best ability. Just make sure you keep that in mind. You can tweak this to however you see fit. You don't have to add your morning routine if you don't want to. You don't have to add your night routine right there. Make it work for you and you'll see that it creates a better workflow for you. So you can use the notes sections and the reminder sections if you would like. You basically have everything you need, but try it out and see if it works for you. Now let's move on to the next way to block schedule. Hey guys, welcome to my computer screen. So I'm going to show you why I like to use the computer for block scheduling. It's very convenient and it has a lot of other functions that you won't get when you use regular paper or a project planning book. So you can open up any app you would like to on your computer. You can use Google Calendars. There are a lot of options when it comes to productivity scheduling apps and also calendar apps, but I just use the one that comes with my MacBook. So the main thing you want to make sure of is that you have a function on your calendar that allows you to see each hour by hour, basically. So I have that, and I'm going to start showing you how I block schedule on the laptop. So the first thing I do is select 5 a.m. because that's when I wake up, and I'm going to write morning routine right over here. And usually my morning routine consists of exercising, eating breakfast, doing a mindfulness practice. Anything that you do in your morning routine, you can choose to list it out, but if you already know how your morning goes, then you don't have to be super specific with it. Then I just go into my next block from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and this is usually when I update my website. I might be adding product photos, doing product descriptions. When it comes to something like that, you should list out on your notes here what you would be doing, like product photos, just so you don't forget. any little important notes, you can definitely add it to this kind of app, and that's what's great about it. It's my favorite function on it, actually. So I'll put product photos or like product pictures. Oh, that is product pictures, product descriptions, and update links. So that is kind of what I do when I'm updating my website, and I just put this block to be set from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. for 2 hours. Another function that I really like about this is that you can set an alert. So if you want some kind of reminder that it's time to switch to a new category, you can set the alert to be at the time of the event, 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before, 30 minutes before. Sometimes you want to know where you are throughout your day so that you can basically put your effort into your tasks and not let it kind of overrun into the next category. So I'll put mine at the time of the event, and I just continue just like this with the next block. And the next block could be something like edit video. So that one would start at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Usually I like my blocks to be set up one right after the other because I know I'm going to be working for 8 to 10 hours, and it just helps me to work more efficiently and to stay focused on working. Usually if I don't do this, if I don't give myself a time limit, I'll wind up being distracted. I'll wind up watching YouTube for fun or playing a game on my phone. Like it's really easy for me to get distracted. So I have to stay on task whenever I'm block scheduling. So I just continue like that until I'm done, and that's pretty much it. That's how you use your laptop to block schedule. Definitely take advantage of those little extra functions that comes with your calendar app. This is good to use when you are block scheduling in advance and you may need to include certain attachments and files in your project. You could definitely like write out your project. Say for instance, I had a research paper. If I wanted to use certain URLs, I would just type it here. Like maybe we'll just search Google. Any websites that I'm going to use, I could just keep them all here. So when I refer back to this block schedule, I can have everything listed out. So it's really useful to use all of the functions within your calendar app. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Just list it out on your calendar app and add notifications, add alerts, and add your attachments. That's how you block schedule on the laptop. So on my phone, I basically do the same exact thing I did on my laptop. You can use the built-in calendar app on your phone. It just makes everything so much easier, saving gigabytes, saving that memory space. We don't want to download too many apps. As you can see here, I actually have the schedule that I made in my laptop in my phone as well, and that's just because my phone and my laptop are synced. So for this video purpose, I will delete all of these events just so I can show you exactly how to use your phone app to do this. Okay, so all you do is pick your date, and right now you see it April 11th, 2020, and you add your event. You go for morning routine, and you just set it from the time you wake up to the time you fall asleep, just like we did with the laptop. This ends at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. That is good. And just like with the laptop or computer, you can definitely oops, sorry. Yeah, you add it. And you can add alerts to it if you would like to. You can actually make it repeat, which is a great function for you to use, because if you know exactly how many days you're going to be doing this said routine, you just repeat it automatically. So let's add the repeat. You can do like every day, and that would set that block to be on the calendar every day. So you just see it like that and just keep adding for this same day. Morning routine, update website. That one would go from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and so on and so forth. I think you guys pretty much get the point. Guys, that's how you block schedule. You can go ahead and tweak it to your liking, and you'll find that it is a very flexible way to work, and that it's more efficient to have these hours laid out before you start working. You'll find that it's more efficient for you to have these hours laid out before you start working. So go ahead and use block scheduling and tell me how useful it is for you. So I hope you guys found this productivity hack to be super useful. Remember that the free block scheduling template is in the description box. If you would like to, please like this video, comment, and subscribe. If you're feeling really inspired, turn those post notifications on so that you can see when I post. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in next week's video. Peace out.